Greetings gamers, I'm PEMBY'S66 of PEMBY'S Gaming World. Thank you for tuning in. Now this video, is probably like hundreds and hundreds of other videos where they're saying this is the best render setting and this is what you do. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just going off my own personal experiences, my own research that I've done. I spent hours and hours trying to get the best quality out of my videos. Some of them no, don't look all that. Some of them look really fine, but I've basically come to the conclusion that if you record a video game, be it from PC with software or from console with a capture card. I used a Live Gamer Extreme by Ava Media, the brand new one. It's pretty awesome actually. It rivals, or maybe is better than, well, I think technically it might be better than the HD 60 by Elgato. I don't want to offend any Elgato gamers out there, but the one thing that sets the Elgato apart is the software, which is is renowned for being really good, and everybody swears by it. But anyway, basically, if you're recording a video game, what I would suggest is recording the source material to the maximum. Now on the left hand side here you've got I don't know if your mouse cursor has been recorded actually, but you can see these boxes being highlighted. That's Alien Isolation recorded with this program here, what you can see on the screen, which is Mirrorless Action, which I've come to the conclusion from my point of view and my experience is the best recorder I've ever used. You might disagree on that one, but a lot of people seem to swear by DX3, which is very good, but I don't like the interface on that. This one's far more simple. It's not got as many options when it comes to audio and different video codecs and whatnot, but it still records really perfect, especially if you go by what you can see here, the AVI 1080p 60 frames. It also has video size of original, so if you've got gameplay from your PC that's higher resolution than 1080p, it will record it at whatever resolution it's at. But there lies another problem. If you go to record anything more than 1080p and you want smooth gameplay recordings, then you have to have the rig that can handle it. And mine personally, well, what am I saying personally? Mine definitely can't handle it, so I have to record at 1080p. I can play at 2560 by 1440p because I've installed the 15.7 update by AMD, the Catalyst driver. And from my perspective, on my PC, it works fine. I hear a lot of other AMD users coming into problems with it. So it swings and roundabouts. It's one of them. It's just unfortunate for some and it's great for others. Me personally, I feel like I've upgraded my PC since I've installed that new driver. But anyway, going back to the subject of recording your video games, this is Alien Isolation here. You can see I've actually incorporated that into Sony Vegas. So let's drag it in there. Hang on, before I do, right click, properties, 2.71 gigabytes. Right, now go to details tab. Look at that data rate. That's a huge data rate because it's it's a lossless quality codec basically. 1920 by 1080, 60 frames a second, and the audio's lossless as well. Well, if you can call it that, but it's you're not gonna notice much difference between original audio broadcast by the game and what it's recorded when it records at that bit rate. Go back. Let's drag that into Sony Vegas. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's do this again. Let's get that like that. Let's drag it in. Here we go. Now, why is it giving me another track? I don't know. Right. The first thing you do, you're going to put in a file into Sony Vegas. You're going to right-click the properties, right-click the video track, and go to Disable Sample. Right now, this is how I record my video games, and I'm convinced it's the best thing for YouTube, the best quality you're going to get. The project properties as follows: custom 1920 by 1080, non-progressive scan, all this 1 million, well, 10,000 square, whatever it's called. Keep that the same. That to off. Now the pixel format, I only have it on 8-bit. If I was to use that one, the floating point full range, you get that. You get this Aces RRT, yeah, and you don't want that. You'd have to continually keep clicking the damn thing off. So I just stick with that, yeah. Best resolution, rendering quality. Of course, you go to best. You know, I don't know why they have any other presets. Nobody wants a shit looking video. No de-interlacing. That's unchecked. Yeah. Now start all projects with these settings. I've already done that, but you click that box and press apply, and then press OK. This is I'm convinced is the best possible way to start your project off. Now what I add to the project is as follows. The color corrector, add, and the sharpen tab, add. Okay. Now when it comes to color correction, all I do to it is this 1.1. I've tried 1.2 but it's the saturation goes a little bit too far for my monitor. It depends. It's all swings and roundabouts. Depends on your monitor. You know how you're viewing the game, how you see the game yourself. You know, if you like shitload of color, add a bit more. But to me, this is just a subtle add, just a subtle, in case the recording's lost a bit of color sharpness along the way. So you just like restoring it basically. Probably talking to my arse, but never mind. Sharpen. Now default it's 0.5. That's way too much. My new sharpen was 0.1, but even that on my monitor on 1080p, and then you know actually upscaling the image to 2560 by 1440, it looked a bit artificial. So I've changed it to this one, which is 0.075. So let's go over that again. 1.1 sharpening, and there's the saturation. That's what I mean by 1.1. That by default is 1.000. So I've just added 1 to it there. Sharpen 0.75. Now I've actually manually typed that in. So you just highlight it like that. I just type in 0.75, and there you go. Now if I was to render this out, this is how I render it, and this is the true bollocks of the thing. This is how to basically what I'm saying. Now you notice there it says AVC test setting. Yeah, this is what I use, but the actual original preset is this one. Let's find it. Internet, that one there. If you go on that one, that's the one. Internet AVS, Sony AVC stroke MVC MP4. Go down to your 1920 by 1080p 30 frames a second template. Click customize. Now you know it'll say include video. Don't worry about that. AVC format. Don't click memory stick because it won't be, you know, it'll be crap. You got your frame size, high, Kabak, whatever the hell these are. And I just changed that to 59.940 to keep up with around about 60 frames a second look. Have that unchecked. Allow source to adjust frame rate. Non-progressive scan. Pixel aspect ratio, as you can see. Now the bit rate you change to that one, the top one. It won't go any higher than that. Now if you've got, depending on your rig, you know, depending on your PC, you actually can use that preset. Render using GPU if available. And now I can. So check GPU. OpenCL is available. Okay. Now that's my particular computer. Don't click that if you know your GPU obviously isn't supported. You know, if you just got the regular graphics card in your machine, then obviously you can't use the GPU to assist you. Now that enable progressive download, uncheck it. Go to projects, obviously best. Audio, I'd go to about 192. Yeah, because anything less than that, and you start to hear, it sounds a bit, you know, you can, if you've got sensitive hearing, it'll sound a bit shit. But a lot of low frequency sounds all sound the same no matter what the bit rate is, you know, within reason. Excuse me. But anyway, that's my settings for Sony Vegas, and now I'm going to show you this little bit of gameplay with these settings in place, and you let me know if you think it looks pretty shit or you think it looks pretty good. I'm PEMBY'S66. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy this video, and let me know. Give me some feedback in the comments. Catch you later.